Yeah, back down like smack down.
Smack, smack.
Shook a
You
nuke
know,
in the pot and broke the crack down. You dig?
we in here. So y'all come on in. Tell a friend. We back once again. I'm gonna do my favorite thing I like to do in a day, and
What is
that's
that, my brother?
roll the intro. Hood, hierarchy,
What it do?
mobcast. Every single episode, man, we're gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto
We made so much doing that.
I
I started taking that money throwing the concerts. Well.
Chill.
We got a special show tonight with special guests. So once again, Hood Hierarchy, Mobcast. I'm tired of telling y'all to hit like. I'm tired of telling y'all to hit subscribe. I'm tired of telling y'all to leave comments and hit notify. What you got to say to them, Snap?
Man, wipe your feet. You got to wipe your feet. And since the introduction was a little different today, yes, it's the professional sucker ducker. You dig?
Man, I'm tired of them, man. I'm enjoying some good weather, man. I'm
I
out on
see
the
you, man.
West Coast.
I see the leaves blowing. You know
Well,
what I
you know, I
mean?
could have I could have went in the crib with him, man, but everybody partying and doing this and that. So I was like, man, I'm finna just go outside and enjoy this weather, like you're
Yeah, man.
supposed to do. But, a lot of stuff been happening, but I want to just go on and get in and let them see these guests we've been promoting. Now, back on the show again, we got the wonderful, the beautiful, the talented Twixie. Two sweets all the way from Buffalo, New York, and all that other good
Chill.
stuff. What?
Yes.
Well,
Back
Twixie,
down.
before you say anything, I don't know what's going on, y'all. We're having technical difficulties. Again, I'm so sorry. We're gonna make this up to you, but we've been promoting, you've been promoting, so I want people to see you just a real person. But you so pretty, you don't even have to say nothing, and everybody's gonna be all right. So we ain't mad at you, but so don't be mad at us. But can you say something? Can you say?
You tell me. How do I start
Oh, we
off?
got that. You tell me. Well, this is what I want to try and this is what I want to try and do. Right now, I work with you, so I know you're like one of the hardest females ever to touch the mic, and I want everybody to go stream your music, check out your video. All they gotta do is type in Twixie Too Sweet, Two Sweets, and your stuff is gonna come up. But I just want to play a clip of you performing a song with Crunchy Black, and I want to play that. That was you, right?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we so sorry. You know, I don't know, Snap. What could you say? Because you can't talk, so we can't really.
Well, I mean, things happen, man. But it's always another day and another time. You know, you just
See,
got to keep it pushing. I
Yeah.
told you earlier, tell the devil he'll lie. You know what I'm
see,
saying?
and that's why you my
This is the
Amen.
homie, man.
second time. The
You
second
always
time.
I
positive.
know.
Yeah. So
This is
he might be following you around, man. You got to flee him off. Got to get him up off you.
so
It's
you
all
probably
good.
just need to be walking around saying church, church. But now shout out to you all the way from Buffalo, New York, by way of Las Vegas, by way of Chicago. So you know you everywhere with it. Sorry that you can't speak, but I don't know. Maybe if you like stutter or something, I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Your video working perfect though. But we gonna get you back. We ain't gonna hold you and torture you because this is torture. Do you want to try and say anything to your people before you go?
Yes. I want to go stream.
Well, you know what?
Hopefully, I.
It ain't gonna work,
It ain't gonna even
Um,
work, man.
but we gonna have you back. It's gonna be real soon, y'all. I know people in check is looking right now because we've been promoting. You're gonna be here. You've been promoting. We gonna bring you back. Uh, we just gonna get on with our next guest. Thank you though. We gonna bring you back.
Okay.
Check her out, y'all. Twixie Two Sweets. The Black Marilyn
Salute,
Monroe
salute.
is everywhere. Y'all look it up, check it out. Then y'all know the songs when we come back. You know. Thank you. Well,
That's unfortunate.
that's really unfortunate. That sucks. It stinks. Everything else. I don't know. We gonna get it straight though. Um, can you hear me good, Snap? Ain't no
Yes,
delay or
sir.
nothing.
Ain't no delay.
Okay, well this next dude, he just he just so amazing on so many levels. You know, when I met him, Project Pat said he can't even tell me. I even had no choice in the matter. He say, "This our guy, country." I say, oh, "Okay, cool." He only standing about 9 feet tall, so hey, he could be a friend of mine anytime. So, man, he just that dude, man, and he doing music. Pelvis Presley. People I don't even people that don't know him ask him, like, man, who is that man? Dude, tight. They leaving comments and everything. He's gonna be real big on top of being big. So I want to introduce you to my partner, Pelvis Presley, aka Country Man in the building. There
What's
go my
happening, man?
partner.
What's happening? What's happening, man? Thank y'all for
Salute,
having me, man.
salute, salute.
What's up with you, man? Sound like you breaking up a little bit. Say
Nah,
something.
nah, I'm here. I'm here.
Sound like you're getting a little feedback.
It's
I,
probably cause the mic probably up too high. You hear me now?
you still got a good feedback. We finna fix that because I gotta have your interview good.
You hear it? You hear me now?
I hear you, but it sounds like a little feedback.
How about now?
I
You can
think you're
hear me?
straight. I think you're straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to turn my speakers down. I'm in the studio on the computer, so it's probably my speakers in here.
Oh yeah, you probably need to turn the speakers all the way down.
Yeah, that's what I did. I turned them down.
Okay. So let me tell y'all about this dude right here, right? He's a rapper, and he's like one of the top. No lie, he like one of the top bodyguards in the game. It's just like I don't care. I don't care what it is. It's like I'd be so amazed by you because see, this what you don't know what amazed me by you, right? When we be places, and I'm like, man, I'm finna pull up. You like, okay, I'll have them come get you or whatever, right? It be the straight police and everything. Gotta listen to what you say, right? It's like I'm like, this dude is running the whole arena. I was like,
Yeah,
man, so
if I step up in a venue or any of that, it's mine. You know.
so I got a question. How did you get into the security business?
With the security business, you know, I was one of those people in the beginning that faked it to make it. You know what I mean? Uh, I was doing the club securities, but I wasn't that person that was taking pictures with every artist that came through the club for like an event. I just started networking with their security. You know what I mean? And
Right,
once they gave me the tools to go get certified and to get proper training, it was over from there. You know what I mean? And it was like my goal to anybody who I dealt with or who was in my circle that wanted to do security, because this game chose me. I didn't choose it. So
right,
I was like, yo, go holler at these people, go do this, go do that. I wasn't trying to make a profit off of somebody. I could have easily took somebody that had a body and put them on somebody, but something would have went wrong and it would have been on
right,
me. So I never let that happen. So if you don't train with me, or if I don't know your training, I'm not
right.
gonna recommend you to a high dollar client, because I don't want it to fall back on me because you ain't trained.
Well, let me
Well,
ask you about this client right here. I'm finna show you something. I ain't gonna go into your big clients right now, but I'm finna show you something because I love this. I hope everybody ready for this one because it's good.
I'm the one that's gonna clap if you try something. You feel me? Bang, bang, baby. Let's get it. D who? These nuts.
Yo, shout out to Welvin, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to
So,
Welvin. I was with Welvin when he first came out. Like him and A Town and Snacks. But Welvin was a
hold on,
different
yo.
dude with me. You know what I'm saying? It was like Welvin stayed at my house. He came to North Carolina. He stayed at my house, and he just tried to take over my spot. You know what I mean? He felt like he felt it was like he was playing my Xbox on my account. And then the funniest part of that story right there, Welvin stayed at my house. I woke up the next morning to teeth right in front of me. This dude, just like he done jumped in my bed, and I woke up. I'm looking at this dude. Ain't nothing but teeth right in my face. I'm like, bro, what the hell are you doing in my room, bro? In my bed, man. I ain't want to stay out there on the couch no more, man. The dog kicked me off the couch.
But that
Like, Lord,
that was dope though, because you was moving around with him when he was like one of the top of the
yeah.
all right,
Yep,
because he was buzzing.
that was one of my first major clients besides Project Pat and him. But he was one of the first major like personality dudes that I ran around with. So it really wasn't hard work. I worked with him because he was just on the ladies so hard, and like some of the stuff would be so disrespectful of us in a sense. He'd be like, "Oh, bro, don't do that. We finna go to jail. We going to jail."
Well, guess what? Guess what? I think
uh,
he thought he was on creep in the hood snap, right? I think he
uh,
thought he was just gonna creep without getting screamed. I think that's what he
right.
thought.
ooh,
That's probably what it was. But
Nah, I'm talking
like,
about you. You in the
who?
hood, man. You on the hood hierarchy. We got
I'm
to.
here.
bang.
I'm gonna let Snap go first.
Well, for those who don't know, let everybody know who you are, where you're from, who you are and where you're from. We start right there.
Man, I'm Pelvis Presley of AKA I'm Country Man, aka Pelvis Presley, aka Stroke Travolta out here. You know what I mean? I'm from Carolina, man. I'm a Carolina boy. I'm a
Okay.
country man. That's why they call me country man. I,
All
man, I'm
right.
just out here, I'm just trying to fit in where I get in, really.
All right. Now, just let everybody know what hood you from in Carolina.
Goldsboro, man. I'm from the borough. I'm a north nigga. Excuse my language. I'm a north dude, north end, man.
Okay.
All right.
So if someone was coming to catch, and don't tell me nothing like no old Mickey D's or nothing. Where they food, man?
So what happened?
Where to go to get the good food
What,
of town?
out here
Yeah, man.
in my hood,
Yeah.
Yeah.
should come to my house. Country kitchen, man. Look, me, my fella, we
Hey,
cooks, man. Look,
Say we
it don't
do
matter if it's
everything.
it don't
hey.
matter if it's a hurricane out the door. It could be snowing. We'll fire up a grill. Don't matter nowhere.
Now that's country.
That's straight
That's
country.
country.
Yeah.
I can respect. Now,
I cook you a
that's
steak on
country.
a rim of a car tire if I got a grate.
We gotta go to the streets, man. You got all type of people checking in with you, man. Hold on.
Let's check them out. Man, shout out to everybody who's tapping into this live, man. Like this is what we do out here, man. These boys made this podcast and stuff so y'all can be able to know what's going on out here. So you know what I mean. Keep tapping in, man. They got 100+ episodes out here, man. Let's get it. I'm glad I'm a part of one of them. And I'm coming back.
Salute.
And I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Did Django
Definitely.
Fonzarelli said Big Cuz said country? The Master Eddie Parker said respect on Sunday.
Hey, shout out to Eddie Parker, my guy right there, bro. He's a security dude. He a brother for me, man. And he is actually the dude from The Last Dragon. Remember Bruce Leroy?
Bruce Leroy. That's him on the video breaking the Eddie coming out Sunday.
Yeah, nah, but shout out to Eddie, man. That's my guy. He coming up here on. I'm gonna be on watching his joint too. Like, bro, I really deal with dude. Like, he hit me up. Sometimes I want to see his messages and stuff. He hit me up. I always hit him back. He always let me know that he got me I'm on his mind, or he just want to let me know what's going on with his situation, his family. Bro, like he's one of the ones that like has my phone number and stuff like that. Like, I deal with dudes.
He good people.
Yeah, he good with
like
people.
you, him, and Keith. I don't even have to fight no more, man. That's unnecessary for me.
Now we got Bruce Leroy, man. Got the glow.
Kyrie nice. Jackie said happy Friday. Harry,
man, what's up, everybody? Harry Berry up in here, man. Love it, everybody, man. Harry Berry, my brother too. Kyrie, my bro. Like those are the handful of people that I deal with in security. You know what I mean? Like when Harry Berry came to me years ago, he was like, man, country, I'm trying to get in this, and people around us was ousting him because they thought he was, you know what I mean, not with what he needed to do, because there was a lot of fakery in the security game at one point, and it's still going on.
Right.
But there was like 50, 60 different companies circulating when I was coming up, and we was picking them out left and right. They would show themselves. You would find out what you was hiring. Cheap security wasn't working for a lot of people, so 50 came down to like 15, and we just kept a circle going. And a lot of us, like even me, I got my own brand, Control the Crowd. I got my little brothers in them, but they brands, I rep their brands. I take a year off from working under my brand to go work under somebody else's brand. If I can bring a face to it and it makes it work, I'm gonna do that for my people. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. I'm not looking to get charged. I'm not charging nobody to do that. You know what I mean? I'm really like, bro, let me work it. You pay me like you pay them. I might want a little bit more, but I mean, pay me like you pay them. You know what I mean? Let's get people on. Let's get you a name.
I gotta say something about him. I gotta say something about him, Snap. See, when he say security, he's just saying all night. So when I gotta network with people, meet the people, whatever. Man, I don't know where we was in Kentucky or somewhere, right? So they had nice. It was a cool club, but they had it like real hood. So we couldn't have to walk through a crowd of people to get to the stage.
Yeah.
So the promoter talking to me, and like, hey man, I'm just let you know, if we walk through here and anybody touching us, I'm just like,
hey, your voice skipping.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
Can
you.
you hear me now?
That's that good. That's that good
Yeah,
weather
Yeah,
out there.
cut. I'm
Now,
not gonna.
yeah.
I'm not anybody touches. I'm knocking them out. So if I'm out, I better clear this out. Man, he really. It's like man, he overdoing it because he just really be trying to keep us safe. He do
that's
so
it.
much. He don't even realize he do it. Like chemists just love telling the story with some dude on some girl on stage. So his boyfriend, her boyfriend's way on the stage, and was in Kim's face. Kim was like, "Man, country didn't wait 2 seconds. Dude into the crowd like he was."
He ain't coming up here. I got trophies. I got look. See the Juicy J tour.
Right.
There's a reason why they put that like that. You see that? You see that, Parker? Yeah, I got it too, man. Look, I got it too. That was
Hey,
to
hey,
picture
hey,
some.
y'all. She gonna put Beats on the team, man. I seen Beats in action one day.
Hey, look,
This one dude went in the store. This one dude smacked this chick. Man, Beats wrapped that man up so quick, threw him in the
I'm on
chokehold and made
country.
him
No,
tap out.
hey, look. Let me tell you.
Ugh.
Let me
nah,
tell you.
come on,
We
man.
was we was
He know I'm gonna get
Wrapped him.
out. But
I
we
said,
was out.
yeah, look
but
at Beats, man.
Remember
what's
Beats?
about this dude?
We was outside some I don't know if it was up in outside Chicago somewhere or something. Remember we was all outside and some drunk chick tried to walk through everybody. Like there's like 30 of us out there. And this one chick, she come through there and she was like trying to walk right through a conversation, like the client and the family and everybody out there talking. And she tried to walk right through. So I caught her before she came through. Like I put my hand out, like, yo, can you go around? She said, don't you try to. Remember, she flipped out. Like she had like a spaz out. And I'm like, bro, I don't want this to be that time that I
Yeah,
have to go to jail for putting my hands
Right.
on somebody. But she went off on me, tried to come up on me, and I just palm faced her. Slow down, good girl. That's it. That's the worst. That's the worst
I was
part that
like,
happened
Hey,
today.
hey,
oh no,
control the whole body.
not the.
I did. I just took her whole face and she stopped. And it was like the close security grabbed her. The close security grabbed her and I just gave it to her like this. Take her. I,
But but I understand it. Diversion
uh,
to do something else. She could have been trying to be the diversion, because Project Pat real down to earth. We all in the
right.
parking lot taking that into with the police too. At that
And all of it. Yeah. You got into
I
it with the
had because
promoter that night.
police and man, he just wouldn't let nobody get up on us because it's like contrary to what people might think, you don't have time to watch your back when you
Right.
doing what I'm saying. So man, that's what he do. But guess what else
Control the
this
crowd, baby. That's what
do?
I do. CTC.
Yeah, that's so stupid. Like, what do you think about rappers who be saying they don't want to have security, all these cases and have all these problems?
Man,
stupid.
that is like that's a good question right there, B. Like it's not a smart thing. All right, see, like with me, like I'm good with the security guard. That's my niche. That's my number one, right? So like I'll drop the rap thing for security any day. I don't care if I was an A list, B list artist, and said artist that I'm working with now says, hey, I want you to do this work. Yeah, I'm gonna be right there. They're gonna be like, yo, that's country man over there. What is he doing? Security or something? Like
Right.
I'm always gonna do that. But these artists out here now, cause see me being that I do music and I'm an artist, I know both sides. I know how artists act, and I know how to observe an artist in the security game. So I know what not to do and how to act. But these
Right.
artists out here that just be having, they gotta have some type of security, like having your buddies and everybody with a pistol. It ain't gonna govern the gun laws for the states that you doing these shows in. Say it happened if somebody happened, you had to be shot or taken out or something like that, and you're not licensed and you're just a street dude with said artist, you gonna go down like a street dude. You know what I'm saying? If you was a
Right.
licensed security, you and like when I go to a city, I contact law enforcement or something and say, hey, look, I'm gonna be in your city. Uh, who can I contact just in case something happened? Who can I contact? They give you more respect that way than the fact of them coming up and you a security with a big name artist and you don't have to pop two people on the curb at the club and they like, well,
Right.
why'd you do it? Are you being aggressive because you think you a bodyguard? You ain't, you above the law. No, that's why I call and introduce myself. Hey, Chief such and such, Sergeant this, da da da. I'm coming to your city. I just want to reach hands out. Nothing might not happen, but I got a contact to talk to
Right.
because I'm gonna make something happen if something happens. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Right.
if it's a threat and I gotta take it out, I'm gonna take it out in such ways because I know the laws, I'm licensed, and I'm
Right.
trained to do such. You know what I'm saying? I have another person with me say, hey, look, take the artist and go back to the hotel. I'm gonna stay on the scene with the guns and everything until the police get there, paperwork and all. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what separate the good and the bad security because a lot of them got the body size, they got the face and everything, but you can't carry a pistol. You got 3 felons. You know what I mean? You ain't trained. Like if you really was to shoot at somebody, you really ain't gonna hit them because you don't know how to hit somebody, and you scared to do it. So there's a lot of people out here rolling around with pistols and doing security, but they just praying nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
please don't nothing happen.
You go to the
So
range and everything.
everything. I'm build guns. Like you know what I mean? I'm with it.
Right.
It's my niche. You know what I'm saying? And rapping is my hobby. It's my hobby, but it's security
Hold
stuff.
on.
It's a different
Before
level,
we get to
man.
the rapping, see, you got so much. You got so much. How about when I'm in Costa Rica? I had no. Did you was over there doing what before?
Man, I was in Costa Rica playing basketball, man. I played pro basketball and football in Costa Rica for like 6, 7 years, man. Like I can go to Costa Rica right now. Right now. And people would know me. I think I was probably one of the tallest people they had seen play basketball for their country ever. You know what I mean? It was just the weirdest thing, and I could dribble and I could shoot. So it was just weird seeing a big dude doing that. And then when the sports books, the Americans over there, they had like a football league going, which is the Costa Rica Football League now. They got full-fledged football league. They were like, man, we put these Americans on the team, man. Let's go out here and run over Ticos all day. And at that point, when I was playing, it was like a $200-$300 game thing. You play like 15 games, and you were just playing against. It felt like Pop Warner. Like me now, being my age, going to play with some high school kids and slap running them over because they don't know what the heck they're doing. It's like playing against middle school kids. So,
Right.
but now it ain't like that. So you can cancel that. You go out there now and think I'm gonna play
Well,
football in Costa Rica now.
since they
No,
can't
it
see
ain't that.
you, how tall are you?
Not like it was when I started.
How tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you?
I'm 6'10". 6'10",
Six.
and I was playing tight end and wide
Big
receiver.
boy.
Yeah, I was playing tight end and wide receiver, and then I played defensive end over there too. And I was
Hey, I know you was a nasty wide receiver.
yeah, I was killing them because I'm
Nasty.
going against 5'8" and 5'9", and I'm just
Ain't nothing they can do.
nothing.
16,
And then
how
I'm gonna
much?
drag 2 or 3 of them with me.
How much you weigh?
Well, right now I'm 280. I dropped down
280,
from
16.
330. Yeah, I was 330 last year. I was about 330, but it was coming to a diabetic issue.
6.5.
Yeah, because well,
I say, what size shoe you wear? Like
I wear a 20.
20.
I'm rolling on dubs, baby.
Damn.
That's 20.
I'm rolling on dubs, man.
Hey, a nigga don't want no 20 in their ass, man.
Nah, no skinny. You don't want me to wear a Tim or something, you know.
That's 20, man.
Yeah, you don't want them
Y'all hear that?
roach stompers.
Size 20 shoe, man.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Hey,
now,
I remember I think Michael Jordan or somebody said Will Purdue wore a 22 or something like that.
Nah, it was Chocolate Thunder.
He wore a 22. Somebody wore a 24.
Yeah,
that's just 4 inches, bro.
Shaq was and that's a story too. See, Shaq was a 21, 22, but you had God, why can't I get his name out my damn mouth right now? But he came out of high school too. A lot of people don't realize he came out of high school too. Big boy, and he was wearing a. It was not. It was Bob Lanier. Bob Lanier was somebody who was wearing a 21 or 22.
I don't know nobody that ever had
I
no.
know we talking
But
that.
That,
You know
I
that's.
cursed myself. I
He
cursed
say
myself.
he say Daryl Dawkins.
Daryl Dawkins. There it is. Daryl Dawkins.
dude.
Daryl Dawkins had a
Okay.
22. And I cursed myself. Remember when Shaq had his shoe when he was on that Reebok pump? Remember they were putting that joke in all the Foot Lockers and the shoe stores and stuff. At that time, I was a little younger, so I messed around. My mama told me that day in the store. She said, "Boy, don't you stick your foot in another man's shoe." And I took that display down and put my foot in it.
Well, let me
It was over from there.
move to the music now. Right? Move to the music now.
All right.
Now you security, juicy security, past security. But let me ask you about this. How did it? What was going through your mind at the verses when when it kicked off?
Man, let me tell you.
I'm gonna tell you what went through my. What you say?
You remember that day? That day. It was cool. It was a cool day. Like you would have never if before that event happened, you would have never thought that was gonna happen with the vibe and the setting. Like if you seen me that day backstage, and if anybody had any BTS for that shit, you would see that day I was on it, and I was on it bad. See, when I'm dealing with Jay, you got to be on it militant style. You know what I mean? I don't like each client I deal with is different, but that day it was so much going on backstage, and the people that was doing the production for it was like, yo, you can't have this many security on stage. You can't have these people in the hallway. We had guests that we had coming in. There was not enough rooms to put them in. We trying to push everybody over here. They trying to push everybody upstairs. So I said, let me tell you something. From this elbow of the hallway up them stairs to that other end of the wall, don't y'all worry about that. Don't bring your dudes over here. Take them somewhere else, because I got this. And I never left that area. Like I had a whole half downstairs and upstairs. Remember we was up in the deal. Nobody was coming up there, bro. Man, you could do anything you want.
You definitely got. I'm gonna tell you what happened when Busy threw that bottle. I'm like, oh no, these my guys. I'm like I'm here on it, but
shout out to Bone,
I'm just like
man.
this.
I've known him for a long time too. Shout out.
I was just on some break it up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm like, oh no, people.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you with my theory of the whole situation. The problem wasn't Bone on that stage that day. You know what I mean? When everything hit the fan on that stage, the problem was the people you had to get was a little easy in them. A little easy, man. Shout out to my guy, a little easy, my guy, but a little easy was over there, and those were his folks. Yeah, that really popped up. You know what I'm saying? That popped up over there, and it had to come to a deal. My boy Rocky and all them over there. It's a Bone of Bones artist. We had to get up to the point where like, yo, once I got everything up and all the blows were thrown, whatever, I had to explain, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we good over here. Like, if you watch tape, I'm sitting there talking all the time, bro. We good over here. Like, ain't nobody got to even come over here. Like, y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. No, it's Memphis over here, bro. Like, nothing's going down over here. You know, there's a lot of Memphis dudes, a lot of Chicago folks over here. Like, y'all good coming over here.
I'm Memphis for a second. I got
it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Got to ride out. But you know what else was crazy?
Rest in peace to Boo.
Rest in peace to Boo. Crazy about that?
Yeah, rest in peace to Boo.
They had a bunch of Crips with them, and I had a bunch of my Crip homies with me too. They all bust backstage, and I'm just like, terrible gang fight over some people who ain't even from LA.
Like, right.
Over some people,
all out of towners.
People that ain't even from LA.
All out of towners. That, you know what I mean?
All out of towners.
But it got sliced. It got sliced and diced quick though. Like,
yeah. it
You
got
know, there was a lot
sliced
of
and
money.
diced
There was
quick.
a lot of money on that stage. There was a lot of money into the situation. Period. So the show must have went on. Like
Right.
there was a lot. There was like 6 songs, if I ain't mistaken, that wasn't even per size. That wasn't even put done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
I'm
of
glad
that.
they
Yeah,
got that
yeah.
situated, man.
It
Yeah,
got
Three
cut
Six
short.
Mafia won that though.
But
I know.
no, man, it was just crazy how he threw that water and ran behind the crowd.
Well, you gotta look at this. You gotta look at this, and you gotta look at this, and that's a problem for Bones side, cause Busy he a good he a good artist and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wish
Right.
that they was able to do what they did when they first came out and be a group instead of being separated on terms and all this type of stuff. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? He just wasn't on their core that day. You know what I mean? Cause I got pictures in my phone before that actual situation. I got video of what was going on, but while it happened, before it really happened. But I got pictures of just the look. I could tell dude
Well,
was like he was keeping
they
himself
cut out. They cut out when all of us really got into action. Anyway, they didn't
right.
show they didn't show that. It was more to the thing than people seen on the
Oh
internet.
yeah,
Cut
definitely.
even
Cause you
though it
look at the
wasn't
films,
no fight, it still was like
but
I stood while dude was
3 6
tripping. Like,
Mafia was still on the stage the whole time. Like
right.
there wasn't like
Yeah.
you couldn't look on that stage and see no 3 6 Mafia members at that time. The whole thing
Yeah.
because I had to get Juicy out. The first thing was after it started off, I had to grab Juicy and get him out. That's the first thing that was on my mind.
Right.
Get him out of there, and I gave him to my other people that was with us. Shout out to the
I ain't gonna
brothers.
lie
And
though.
uh,
Juicy went on there. Juicy was trying to fight. I was just
Juicy
like,
on some North Memphis
what?
stuff. Like
yeah, man.
shout out to Juicy, but
Juicy,
That
now but
hey,
that's
that
how
kind
it
of
is.
shocked me.
Because when we was walking
Juicy
up there,
was
see
on business.
Juicy is a wheel. You know what I'm saying? Like he got so many powers and talents. Like he can be a superhero, and he like a superhero. Same way with me. They like superheroes to me. You know what I mean? Even Jelly, he like superheroes because even though some of them I'm older than, some of them I'm not. Just the wisdom that they got. You know what I mean? Like they know how I work. I know how they move. I can say something to my other guard, and they hear it. And if it's the opportunity, they're gonna take it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what Juice did. It was a
Yeah.
call out. Juice was like, you know what? Fuck this. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Let's do it. You know what I mean?
Then,
And it
then
went what it went to.
they didn't show like when what we did, right. And I told Chi-Raq, I said, I'm going viral now.
Ray and
Like, I'm
Computer, man.
finna
Shout
go
out Ray and Computer.
viral.
Yeah. King Ray and Computer, man. Shout out to them, Big D. You
But
know what I'm saying?
Computer was on it instantly.
Computer
But
was with the, like Computer or Noob too, man. Shout out to the Noob gang, man.
yeah,
Like,
so
look,
that Computer was on it instantly.
computer be with it.
But
Salute.
you know
Salute.
what else? I can't take
That
nothing
Memphis, man.
from King Ray. King
King
Ray
Ray.
got into it too.
King Ray, that look, Ray always with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
People be thinking just cause Ray be over there smooth, clean. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Slip up one time, Ray gonna punish you now. He gonna give you like
Yeah.
that dude's smart, man. I love that dude, bro.
Hey, both of my brothers in the martial arts. My oldest brother, he the real one. But I grew up in that environment. I don't study, but I used to be them dudes punching bag, man,
Yeah.
growing up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was big. I was younger than them, but I was big enough for them to stand right here. Kia!
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember that I'm Gonna Get You Sucker came out. And remember the Kung Fu Joe dude?
Yeah.
That's my oldest brother, bro. He had the little karate suit and everything. That was his gear
Right.
every day with the karate
Oh.
shoes. Beat, you don't remember them karate shoes, Beat?
He said the karate.
Samurai Sunday, what you know about that? Huh?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Samurai
Parker,
Sunday.
man.
Hey, soon as that go off, Me and my brother, we doing karate. We don't know what we doing. We just kicking and swinging and
spitting everywhere.
Yeah. Hey boy, hey.
Well,
In the black community, I'm gonna say like early 80s, 70s. Martial arts was in the black community, man.
It was
oh
heavy
yeah,
when you
And
had
it was everywhere. It was all in the houses because, like, bro, I used to love watching karate movies, and that'll motivate you to want to go do that.
Yeah, because especially
Hey.
when you see like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and then what's
right.
the other brother? The brother, rest in peace to him. That was in
Jim Kelly,
that was in the Bruce Lee's joints.
Yeah,
Them brothers there,
Jim
they
Kelly.
made karate cool to the viewers who was into the Chuck Norrises and the Bruce Lee. Cause when I found out Kareem was doing karate, I'm like, bro, I
Right.
like this dude as a basketball player. Like he kicking folks, like he almost beat Bruce Lee. You know, you know what I mean?
right,
Until
Right.
he figured out the light thing, you know, that's kind of the weak part of it. You know, they had to let Bruce win the fight. But
right.
Well,
shout
you
out to
know,
Kareem. I think Kareem was really probably gave him the business.
Hey, man, man, listen, I'm like Michael John White in this situation. I know Bruce was the man, but Bruce
he
wasn't nothing but
was.
5'2".
He was a man though.
It don't
I
matter,
know. I'm
man.
talking about he
If
probably beat up the average
speed,
person, but to another
speed,
person who got the
speed,
knowledge that he got, and they go up against each other, bro.
I don't know,
That's another
It's like
man.
game.
That
it's a saying.
speed.
It's beats.
You
It's
got
a
that
saying in boxing.
speed.
This is a saying in boxing. If you got a good big man, gonna beat a good little man any day.
Yeah.
Any
And
day.
vice versa. Vice versa. Size really doesn't matter. Even with the security guy, size really don't matter. People think, oh, you got to be a big dude, 7 feet. Nah, there's dudes out here 5'5". Shout out to my boy Boston. You know what I mean? That's my ace. Like that's like my little brother. Like I took him under my wing. This dude's like 5'5", 5'6",
Right.
and will give a 7-footer the business if he wants it. Like he's a boxer. He's a
Yeah.
brawler. Like, bruh, when I first met him, I was like, bro, small, like, you know what I mean? Like, but I learned dude's attitude, I learned dude's calm, I learned dude's personality, I learned his brotherhood, and most of all, I learned his loyalty and the dedication that he wanted to learn more, because he reached out to me. So the people who reached out to me, I still deal with a lot of them because obviously they had some type of faith in me to be able to show them what they got, and then just to look at where they are now and the things that they're doing. There's no paying me back for that.
The
What you paying me
difference
back
with you
for is
though,
me seeing you doing that.
and a lot of these bodyguards, you know, toot my own horn because we on our podcast. I don't care if somebody, because most of these big dudes ain't never had a fight before, because they so big, they had to fight them. You know, now
Yeah,
Or
country is one
they
goes the whole way.
see, I'm gonna tell you
They be
something else.
teddy
A
bears,
lot of
dog.
people think,
They really do.
hey, Beats, a lot of people think they can fight because they grew up jumping on folks their whole life.
right.
Feel what I'm saying? And there'd be a lot of big dudes too. That's why
Or they
when you
pick
go
on
to
somebody they
prison,
know they can beat.
right? When you go to prison, all that go out the window.
Gone.
Right.
Out of there.
Out of there. You on your own now. What you gonna do now?
You're
Right.
dealing with a
You know what I'm
different monkey
saying?
now. Whole different
Being
ball
big
game
gotta
now.
have its benefits though.
I mean, you can intimidate, like, bro, you know, I ain't no little person. You know what I'm saying? You can, people be intimidated,
Right.
but being intimidated, I mean,
Somebody gonna try you though.
yeah, somebody, well, you know, somebody always gonna, you know, jump out their body. You know, I done been tried a few times.
Yeah, I have.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I got a homie that's a black belt, and he always talking about he had to up that thing on somebody, right? So I say, whenever do you use the karate? He say, man, never. Ain't nobody finna fight me, man. People be trying to.
right.
You catching more
I can't get
charges.
a
You
fight.
catching more charges knowing karate on somebody than you use a gun.
Right.
Wow,
You a
I didn't know
you a
that.
lethal weapon at that
Like,
point.
Beats, it really don't even make no sense to be sitting here doing karate. Because, see, you already know what you know. You already skillful in the
Yeah.
hand-to-hand combat. And if you about to get down on somebody who you know that you could just probably slap, you know what I'm saying,
Taste the
and
Right.
heat
it's
off.
over with, why waste? See what
Well,
I'm saying?
this
You can just get them over,
this what
get
I
it
want
over with.
to do right now, though. This what I want to do right now. I got a background on my homie. Now I want him to introduce us to. So this is what I want to know, right? I'm worse than snap. I done got myself in a lot of situations in a rapper by people not knowing I'm a rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to ask this dude is, what made you finally say, man, I can rap, and you, what made you say, man, I can rap and make beats, and you just finally got on videos and stuff.
What made me pretty much start wanting to rap, right? What made me think I could
Yeah,
shoot it? You remember them days with me and Pat and them riding around in the caddy and the bourbons and stuff? Like, we had plenty of time to sit in the car and laugh and talk. So one time I was talking junk to a chick on the phone, and I said, "Girl, you got me messed up. I'm Pelvis Presley. Like, I got a whole lot of shake and bacon." And Pat was like, what did he just say? And when I got off the phone, he was like, "Country man, you need to roll with that. Like, you know, like you need to be up that. Like, you wearing the cowboy hats and everything." He said, "Bro, you can make that something now. Do that Pelvis Fresh. That's funny. People like funny. You know what I mean?" So I was like,
right.
"Yeah." Kept going. COVID hit. You know, I make a little beats, and then I do beats with a lot of good producers and stuff, and sit in a lab and just make stuff. So COVID, I was just sitting at the house in Canada and was like, you know what? I'm gonna drop an album. You know what I mean? And all those beats I
Right.
had in there, I just started writing. It was very mediocre, but I'm not a rapper. You know what I mean? But I said, you know what? Who cares? My beats are hard. Like, you know what I mean? If they don't like the lyrics, at least they gonna like the beat. You know what I mean? So I was just like, boom, I did it. And then the more every song I do now, I get better and better. So I wanted to be in the funny lane with my music to be like my own little Weird Al Yankovic. You know what I mean? Type deal or like a little Duval type lane deal. But it just got different. Like some of this stuff I'm writing and I'm putting down is just got serious. And it was like, this song pretty hard. You know what I mean? And it ain't no fake stuff. It's something either I'm doing or I'm taking a funny situation I've been in and made a song out of it. This is funny. You know what I mean? It comes together. It just works some way or another. I don't know how it
Tell
works.
me the name of your first single and who you got.
My first single was I'm a dog. I don't know if I can say the B word, but the B, I'm a dog. It got LeChat and my boy White Gold on it. And I just, man, that's probably one of my highest stream deals now, is that it's the only video I had. And that's me putting that first album. I didn't put no money on it. I just went off a straight, let me just share it. And
Right.
and I wasn't looking to get money off of it. I really was just trying to be funny and show people, hey, look, country can make an album. You know what I mean? And it lit a fire to some artists that I was around and stuff like that, and people I knew. They were like, bro, I ain't gonna let no bodyguard come up here and outwork me. And he had these hard beats. You know what I mean? The lyrics probably ain't hitting on too much enough, but bro, I ain't finna let it do that. And then like with now, shoot,
Right.
the past month and a half I've been on tour. I do two to three songs a day. I got like 18 songs ready for my next album. I'm really working on 3 at one time. And I ain't a rapper. Like, I'm just not on tour
Um,
working and doing security.
I'm not finna let you give that excuse because when
Yeah.
you first told me that you was like you finna play with it, then once you start let me hear when I see man, I'm like I don't know, he might be serious. Then when you start letting me hear, oh man, he a dog.
I just want
Then
one.
you made up
Yeah,
song
I
name.
just want one. Just give me one. You know what I mean? And I
Right.
believe I'm gonna get my one. I don't know when, but I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? And I know I'm gonna get
Hey,
it like this, especially this album I'm working on right now. It's just so tough. I've learned it the first album just playing around,
Right.
and then now the people I'm dealing with and I'm around, I can put the music in their face and they like, bro, really that's hard, bro. You should really say it like this though. And I take all that criticism, I take a lot of advice towards it too. But all in all, I'm just having fun. You know what I mean? It's cool. People that support it, they support it. I don't expect people to support it. I would like to win your support. You know what I mean? Don't support it just because you my people
Right.
or my family or anything. Now, actually say coming from your heart, be like, bro, I really like this song. I might not like that song or that song, but this song, I like this. You know what I'm saying? That's all I be. That's my win in the situation. And it's been bigger
Right.
since my first album. I get way more shares and people be like, yo, I'm waiting for your next album. I done started my own clothing line. I got my own merch store out now. You know what I mean? And I'm a bodyguard, bro. Like, all right, I'll accept the fact
Let,
that I'm an artist because I'm
let
dope.
me ask you this: did you think when you first started, like you said, being a bouncer or whatever, that it would take you this far?
With the security,
Yeah.
security, yes, because I
You
didn't
knew you
choose
was
it;
gonna
it chose me.
take.
Yeah, I was a retired basketball player. You know what I mean?
Right.
I didn't know. You know, I only went to go do the security thing because my boy was like, "Yo, come get this $80." I'm like,
Right.
"Cool, let's go get it." You know what I
Right.
mean? And then I started taking it serious. I started learning how people act when they messed up and all that kind of stuff. And I seen all these bodyguards and security coming through with these artists. Like, bro, them brothers getting good money, and I know I can squash him. You know what I mean? That type deal. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me look into this, and I went and got trained, properly trained. You know what I mean? Yeah, streets is
So
good,
so
but you got training, you awesome.
how you get your how you
Huh?
meet Pat?
Pat ran into I ran into Pat and out here in North Carolina. Pat was just on a
Okay.
random coming through type deal, and then walked into him like, you know, we started walking. Pat was one of the Pat used to always tell me, bro, I got you, I got you, I got you, and he always stayed in touch with me. I got you, got you. And until that one day he was like, yo, bro, you can carry a gun here, you can carry a gun here. Like, yeah, I can do that. Let's go. Boom. Started going. And Pat seeing that I was with the shit, you know, I mean, I was with
Yeah,
it, you know what I mean? So
he
yeah,
definitely he definitely
I stayed,
know
I,
that.
I stayed on it, you know what I mean? And I still train to this day. Training never stops. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll go put $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 now and to go do a course for 14 days or something and get more training because more and more stuff is happening out here. So you're never always up to knowing everything. You got to keep
Right.
training though. With anything that you do, even with security, cooking, anything. There's always
What's
something
the
new now.
biggest security job you did, right? That wasn't for
For the entertainment people,
the one for entertainment.
the Super Bowl, we did
Super
field security. We
Bowl.
did field security for NCAA football championships for like 3 or 4 years. I had a couple NBA All Star games, one Super Bowl that we had security in place for my company, or we outsourced in through contracts. You know what I'm saying? Some of them wasn't just all me; it was just outsourced uh, contractors into the situation, and I happened to get the call from the person that I dealt with who had that position to put me in, and that was good too because I put a lot of brothers in the game, and I lost a lot during them times because you found out who was real and who wasn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
You had people that say, "Oh, we're going to work Super Bowl." You walk around, check them out. They watching the game. You know what I mean? Two
Right.
fights going on. They say
They go
they
out.
just wanted to say they went to the Super Bowl, and they can move how they want to because they had credentials.
Well, at least when you out rapping, you got your own security already. You ain't gotta hire
Security
nobody.
is with security, yeah. I got security too.
Security. Let me ask you one more about this rap thing. Now, like what this dude right here when we was little kids. Um, dude, like I knew I was getting in the game. Like he said, when me and him was going to concert, like you act like in it. But what I didn't know, now did you know this? I didn't know it's like all over the country. Now that I didn't know. Like that's one benefit of the getting in the business that people don't understand. Like I made all over the country.
Yeah.
There's good people, just from the side microphone. You know what I mean? It's like,
Network, baby. Network base.
yeah, like happened for you.
Huh?
Did you expect to meet like friends around like you was doing? Or what?
No, because you're working like you like you that's not what you're there for. Like somebody's
Right,
paying you money to be there for them and watch over them. They're not there to make you to introduce you to other people. You know what I mean? It just happened to be those people come up to you because they like how you move or they respected how you doing things. You know, you spoke when you're spoken to in certain situations. You know, sometimes you won't
right,
say nothing at all. You know what I mean? But you got to know how to pick and choose your battles with introducing yourself because you can't get comfortable, and you definitely can't put yourself out as an easy person to get close to. You know what I mean? And
right,
somebody can look at you like, oh, he's easy to get close to. No, I chose to let
Right.
you get that close to me. I
You
didn't.
got you got to
I
build that
allowed myself
wall.
to, yeah, to put
right,
myself in front of you like that, or I act a totally different way with you because I know how you. Just me seeing you, I might not know you, but I can tell. Okay, I don't want to associate with this dude like that. And then I see it over an hour sitting around. Just yeah, I knew I picked the right way. You know what I
Let me
mean?
let me ask you this: like when you get your work and stuff, right? Uh, like how do you know if somebody got it or not?
Uh,
How do you know if somebody got it or not?
I mean, they pretty much they show it themselves. Yeah, you don't even really have to say they got it or not, but how they carry themselves, you pretty much
Right.
can figure it out looking at the apple that way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I put an apple in front of you and you see the bruises on the apple, you can say, all right, this person might not have full control of what they got going on. But if you know that person's been
Right.
in the game for a while, they've been in the field, and that apple's not bruised, you ain't heard nothing, you know what I mean? You're like, it puzzles you to figure out what that person's on because you're like, bro, he working with this person, bro. Really he gotta be something with it, and he's been with him for a while. You know that's not too much of a bruised apple. Dude's only allowing you to see what you're supposed to
Right.
see. You know what I mean? He's not showing you what you want to see. You got to figure that out. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how you choose and pick your fights. You can look at somebody and think, oh, that little 3'5" dude, oh, I could take him. Little do you know, bro, like that dude's a jiu-jitsu super master. You know what I mean? And you done came at the
You
wrong
ran
dude,
up
so
on.
you can't be
Hey, hey,
big headed.
do you think your past experiences like in the hood
Hmm.
prepared you to
Definitely. So go ahead, finish it. Go ahead and finish.
yeah, just
Yeah,
prepared
no,
you to do security, know what to do, know how to move,
yeah.
know
It's
who to
just because
screen.
right, because see when you run around with rappers, being in our lifestyle, being black brothers and black men, we came up in a lower society of poverty and stuff like so we learned different on survival in the streets, fighting and seeing our loved ones shot, seeing this person shot, this and that third, and you figure out, all right, this person been talking all that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna talk like him because he got blowed off for talking like that. So knowing with me, the street coming from the street that I came from, I was a military kid. I was traveling around the world a lot, but I come home for the summers and be in the hood, and I had to learn it. You know what I mean? I learned the tougher side of myself coming home because I really didn't know the kids that I was playing with in the project, and I'd run across that one that I ain't lose too many fights coming up. My brother beat me, and that's probably one besides a situation, you know what I mean, where I got jumped, where there's only ever fist knuckle one-on-one beat me is my older brother Quinn. So coming up through the hood, I used to come back from the military and we come back and visit our cousins and stuff in North Carolina, Tennessee, whatever. A kid will try to pick a fight with you. You beat him up, or he give you a good fight, or whatever. I had to learn it then. So now, when I deal with hip hop deals, I have to work differently when I work with a country artist or a rock artist, because they're not as much as aggressive
Right.
as our section of the world. You know what I mean? So, but I'm not saying that the country and the rap side ain't with it just like us. It's just a different way. You know what I mean? We'll make a scene out of it, but you deal with a country artist. Oh, okay, cool, all right. But then all of a sudden, once they click up, they got enough over you, then they're gonna say, "Hey, brother, and they're gonna they gonna come back." It's just, I guess we just have different ways between that split. But yeah, being raised in the hood and and knowing that side of it, I've got street smarts and book smarts. And it's really hard to find a lot of people that have that cut, and it's a good cut. Like, I
Right.
could be really strong in the street, but weak on the books. But if I'm even and I'm strong on both sides, I'm an animal out here. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm at. That's why I utilize all my hobbies. I'm a good cook. I can do good security, and I'm starting to rap, so I make good beats too.
I um know what I did. Oh my goodness, I neglected the streets this whole interview. Man.
Nah, the
Ooh,
streets,
Let me
the
see
streets,
what
the
check
they
streets
in.
is what
piling up.
made me. Streets
See,
what made me.
we don't call people fans over here. We call them the streets, right? So no, we got
Shout out to everybody that's watching us still too, yo.
yeah,
Appreciate y'all for sitting in.
Yeah.
Alex Alex Antonio said Clifford Brown, Young Nook said busy. Wow, said beats keep breaking up. Thanks for telling me. I wish I would have watched that. Um, Young Nuke said Memphis pulled up strong to the verses, though all solid.
Yeah.
Deli Dale said, "You ready for this snap? Get y'all a couple of Deli Dale vodka and wake up." Okay,
Oh, there was,
Eddie.
there was a lot of folks. I can see the chat now. I broke the thing down. Team White
People,
Sox.
movie theater that was on house. Oh yeah, man, I missed the gang of them, man. And I'm sorry.
Shot town in the building,
Deontay
baby.
goes,
Shot town in the building.
Deontay gonna say to beat my boy with the black belt.
The
He
what?
said
Yeah,
he moved it down.
the dude who I was talking about, there was the black belt that said he just shoot in a fight with him, and he was one of the people that he said, "I'm gonna just shoot him. I'm not gonna fight him." He got a black belt. He ain't want to fight Deontay. Kyrie's
Hey
Knight
man.
said, "Ask you about."
When he moved
He
it
was in
down.
Durham.
Yeah, my boy Kyrie, he was out there. Man. Oh no, he tried to ask the time me and Pat was out there. We can't talk about that up there.
We can't talk about that, buddy.
We can't talk about that one.
Yaya and the
We
kids said,
successful though.
"Wake up, you're making me sleep."
Oh, who's that? Wake up.
Yeah, she talking. Don't worry, that's for him.
Oh,
Fan of the
Who,
show.
me?
Um,
man,
It look like I'm
man,
about to fall asleep or something.
it's been off the chain, man. Yeah,
hey, that's what
it's
Yaya and the
almost good that
kids.
it's almost good that
Hey, I'm not
uh
sleepy. I'm looking like this for another reason. Thank you.
we gonna link up, Eddie. We gonna link
Yeah,
up for
man.
sure.
We had a lot of people. Sorry, y'all. I just, I
I'm
just gotta
glad
say,
everybody
man.
came through. Yeah, I'm glad
They
everybody
came through.
came through, and the people that still here, man, they still here. Like, I done a few podcasts. I'm gonna tell you how it is. You ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you straight up.
So what so young country man.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
What you man?
Huh?
What you dropping next? I know you say you
Man, I got
dropping
this.
the album.
Yeah, I got uh, Countryism is the name of my next album.
Right.
Uh, this is some serious deal. If I can show y'all my floor right now, you'll see every lyric to the songs that I have on my album is right here under my feet. If they ain't in this book, if they ain't in this book right here, see, these are the songs and who I got on them and what I got going on. You know what I mean? So there's like 17, 18 songs, and
On
then I
there.
got a whole nother album right here.
Do I see my name on? Is my name on there?
Yeah, yeah, but you on a different page.
Oh, okay,
Cause
okay.
I got my features. I got my features page too. But those are songs that are done or off me and mixed right now. So
So
I'm making two
you gonna
albums and
let us when
huh
you drop the album.
uh
When you drop the act, so we gonna um we gonna pick through that album like a fine have you review it with us when we
oh
review it.
man,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely we can do look we can do an episode where we do a album release party and we can click through them.
Okay,
I'm telling you,
we do.
I'm dead. I put that on me. This album gonna be fire.
Man, I already know what it is, man. Every
I'll let you
everything
hear
I
some of it.
everything I heard you came out dope. When you come back with the
And,
album,
and that was all raw.
so to get the music out now, all they got Pelvis Presley and it's gonna come up, right?
It'll come up. Pelvis Presley on all platforms. It's Country Main 59 on TikTok and Instagram. Uh, but
Link
Pelvis
for
Presley,
everybody too.
the Pelvis Presley on YouTube. You know what I mean? Spotify, everything is all Pelvis Presley. Man, check it out. Like I'm saying, I ain't forcing nobody to listen to it, but I know you're gonna like it. It's gonna be something.
Oh,
There's a
shout out to
song.
liking this den from the street. She checking in with us.
What up? What
Um,
up?
I will let you go, but you have to stay. All my special people, this my people have to stay to the end. So I guess I'm gonna ask y'all to hit the like and subscribe and all that stuff.
Hit
Y'all
the
made me
Like
like.
feel
and subscribe.
good again. Y'all done came out. So if you want us to be all right, hit the subscribe. If you care, hit that share. If
Hit
you want
that
us to slide,
share
if you own it, leave a comment. Tell them something, Snap. Tell them something.
and wipe your mama feet
Mm.
before you come in my house.
Yeah.
Press the like button.
Press
Don't
that
be
like.
disrespectful. I've been
What
seeing mud tracks all on my carpet.
uh
And we got peeping
boy,
toms too. You got people that peek through the windows, man. They don't even knock.
boy.
And if you
Don't
pee on the
even know.
seat, if you pee on the toilet seat, you need to stand a little closer to
Right. Don't show some
so
respect.
it.
so young Pelvis, you
Man,
got any last words before we get out of here?
man, I just pretty much thank y'all for having me, man. Thank everybody for
Yes,
coming
sir.
through, and make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe. I'm gonna be back on here again. This ain't the last time you're gonna see me. I got merch out right now. If you're on my IG, you can go to my page. It's thecountrystore.net, country with a K. I only got a few things up there, but that's about to pop off heavy. There should be more up there for the next couple of days. I got a woman's clothing line too called Encourage that's finna jump up. It's
Oh,
really encouraged because it's geared for women who don't feel encouraged enough to wear sexy outfits and stuff like that. So I call it Encourage. And just to give it sound French though. Sound like French, Encourage.
okay.
But
Well,
you know what I mean?
know,
But it's for all sizes of women, you know what I mean? But it's strictly for them right now.
it's dope.
And I just want them to like I got lingerie, I got swimsuits, I got jeans, I got leggings, I got tops, dresses, boots. I'm finna have purses and all that going on. So like They're gonna check it out. It ain't gonna be expensive. Like I ain't trying to kill these folks out here, but it ain't gonna be nothing that you haven't seen them paying for already and wearing out already. But it's just gonna have that vibe that just makes them feel good. Like as long as the women feel good on what they wearing and how they feel wearing it, job's done. You know what I mean? So
Job done.
that's why I made that clothing line in Garage, just for encouragement for women to, you know what I mean, to feel sexy regardless on their sizes and whatever, to go out there and wear what they want to wear. Nobody can discriminate them because can't nobody judge nobody but God, man.
Right.
Well, anybody who was disturbed by, forgive me, I'm sitting outside enjoying good weather, but I didn't want to just rub that in y'all. But
I'm gonna go to the bar.
I gotta ask you one more thing.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you one more thing, because people watching. What's the hood?
You're rocking shit.